Hi there, this is Timo again with the Sony Cybershot DSC HX60-V camera. Well, such a long name for a small camera, but it's a nice camera. In the other video I was showing the outside elements, and this time I'm going to turn it on. On the top of the camera there's the on-off button, and just to show you how far the lens is going to extract from the camera body, I'm going to hold a ruler beside it. Hope this is readable to you. So this might work. And I'm going to press on-off right now. And as you can see, if I'm moving the zoom rocker to the telephoto position, the lens will further extract from the housing, as far as you can see right now. So if I'm just adjusting the ruler, you can get a better picture of this. Alright, and putting it back to wide will get the lens to retract to make it shorter. Okay, today I just want to show you some of the features of the camera. If you turn the mode selection dial, you can access different modes easily. So the most easiest one is marked green. It's Intelligent Auto, which automatically identifies the scene's characteristics and shoots a photo. This is what the on-screen help or instructions say here. So it does not automatically shoot the photo. You have to do that, and that's good. That's the way it should be. Otherwise, you won't need the camera at all if it does the magic. To completely select, maybe the future will bring this, that the camera will select what should be photographed and automatically takes the picture. But for everyone who wants to decide what's on the picture on his own, I guess that won't be the deal. Okay, just to talk about the mode right now. It's automatic, but you have to confirm it. You can either hit OK, which is the center of this dial, or, and this is a kind of a trick or hint to remember, if you are stuck anywhere, just press down the shutter button halfway, and you're ready to go to take a photo. I just placed the ruler here, so we have something to take a picture of if you like to. And we can zoom into it and have a quick glance, and it's quite fast, and it's detecting that's macro, so it's a small subject quite close to the camera. That's correct. And going to wide. You can cycle through different elements on screen by pressing display. Just press display once. The grid lines can be removed too. This is a setting in the menu. I usually like grid lines because they help me to lay out the picture. Pressing display another time will give you a histogram in the right lower corner of the screen, and another time shows this level thing, which also can detect if the camera is turned around from landscape to portrait mode. This is a nice feature to level out the picture and get a natural horizon, which is not like this. Yeah. Okay. Display button pressed again brings up this bars, which may help people who are not so keen into photography yet to decide which aperture and shutter time shall be used. So you can see the bars are going from slower times to faster times, indicating a still standing subject or quite fast moving person, running, action, sports, whatever. And below that you can see the aperture, which is indicating a blurry background or a sharp background, which has to do with depth of field. Of course, there are many other information right here, pieces of information like it's detecting this will be a landscape picture, okay. Yeah, it's still thinking this is landscape. It's analyzing the picture, so if I'm going to zoom in again, maybe it's deciding, yeah, it's deciding this is macro. And you will have the amount of remaining pictures for this memory card's free space. Memory cards have been getting cheaper and cheaper, so this is I think it's a 32 gigabytes card, and there are also some pictures already on it, I think. So a lot of pictures can be stored on the card. The aspect ratio is shown next to that right here. It's 3:2, 18 megapixels resolution, and the JPEG compression is set to fine. Next is the video is set to 50p and PS, and NFC of course is enabled, and the battery is almost fully, no, it is actually fully charged. Yes, so you're ready to go, you can take a picture. It focuses quite fast just by pressing the shutter halfway down, and now click. The picture has been taken, and this is a short review of it, and then the camera is ready to take the next picture. If you want to review the picture for a longer time, you can press the playback button. You can use the zoom rocker on top to zoom into the picture and move around the picture by pressing this wheel to either direction. And a smaller thumbnail image shows an overview. So this is decent, good image quality. I like it. As you can see here, it's quite sharp. You can see the scratches on the ruler. And if you want to take another picture, you can press menu to exit this, okay. But you're still in the playback mode, and pressing down the shutter halfway will activate the camera again. So this is the automatic mode. There's another one which is called Superior Auto, to allow beautiful shoots or shots, whatever. The device will shoot automatically while reducing blurring and noise. So this is for darker conditions mainly. And then we have the Program Auto. This gives you more control. You can use the dial to adjust the relation between shutter time and aperture. This will be automatically set to give correct light conditions. The next mode is aperture polarity. In this mode you can preset the aperture opening, and the camera will use that and adjust the other values to give correct lightning. Is lightning the correct word? I think lightning is kind of a weather phenomenon. Lightning strikes and so on. The correct light setup, let me say it that way. Excuse me if my English is not the best at all, but I'm doing the review or presentation in English to provide a broad audience access to it. Yes, and then you have the shutter priority mode, which gives you the possibility to go down to, have a look at this, 30 seconds quite a huge load of light right now, so it's blinking to indicate this is not going to be a good choice. And up to, on the other end, 1 divided by 1600. So this is also fast enough to shoot some action. Just going to put it into a regular value. Okay. The next thing is manual exposure. If you are keen into photography, you will love this. You have full control, and now you can set the aperture. No, it's a shutter value, of course, and hit the wheel down. Gives you the ability to set the aperture instead. And besides that, it shows what's going on with the light conditions. It's the metering to give you an impression when it is set to 0. It says the metering is measured to be absolutely okay, but persons using the manual mode of course know what they are doing, or they should at least know what they are doing. So if you want to just add some light to this scene, you can create an overexposure of +2, and that's okay too if you know what you're doing, of course. Okay, next thing is memory recall. This mode shoots with preset settings, and you can preset the settings with memory in camera settings menu. So let's go there. Menu. And there's so much stuff in the menu. Let's see if we can find this. Okay, it is, I guess it's a recording thing. Memory. No, memory. And you can select a register 1, 2 or 3. And then you can go on and edit all of those settings, which gives you a broad variety of settings here. Memory, so here it is, and you can store them to get access to them later. So let's try it on again. MR, memory recall. Okay, you can select which settings you want to recall and go on. Yeah. Next thing we have is the movie mode. Mode for shooting movies. That's plain simple. Okay, you can check the angle of view before shooting. Select the mode from intelligent auto scene selection. So this is a separate mode. You can always shoot movies by pressing the movie button here in the upper right corner, but doing so won't give you a preview with those black bars on top and below to see exactly what you are going to record. Yeah. Then there is Eye Sweep Panorama, which creates a panoramic image while you move the camera left, right or up, down at a fixed speed. Okay, so you are going to press the shutter button completely, tap, and then move slowly in the direction of the arrow, and you are going to, keep moving to record a complete panorama. And you can also turn the wheel to choose in which direction you want to shoot the panoramic image. Maybe this for landscape, or if you want to get a panoramic image of a lighthouse, maybe this way will be nice. So you have the freedom of choice here. And finally, there's the scene selection, which lets you select a mode suitable for the subject you want to capture in the environment, says the menu here. Okay. And again, it explains, this is nice for people who don't already know what the icon is for. It explains what this is good for. And you can select by either turning the wheel, click, 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 or pushing it up or down, which scene you want. You will have the choice between portrait, advanced sport shooting, landscape, night scene, handheld twilight, night portrait, anti-motion blur, pets, gourmet, beach, snow, fireworks, soft skin, and high sensitivity. So quite a lot of scenes to select from. I think if you put the camera into, turn it the wrong way, intelligent auto, it will identify many scenes correctly, and this is a nice point and shoot mode. But if you wanted to shoot some special scenes, it would be better to put it into scene mode, or just to set aperture and shutter time on your very own. So thanks for watching for now.